All right, what's good? What's good? What's happening, everybody? Everybody good? What's good? Had a fun first week of training camp, everybody. Definitely let me know in the comments in the chat if any of y'all were able to go and how it was and everything. I see Argo was second. I don't know who was first though. It doesn't show me. What's good? Trust the process. We doing fantasy league this year. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna do as many leagues as I did last year because that was like a lot. But I'm definitely gonna prioritize the Friday night stream people, of course, channel members. And then we'll go from there and try to do like a who really wants to be in here or like a first come first serve type of thing. We're gonna see. What's good, Mr. Jones? What's good, Joseph? What's good? What's good? Yeah, we doing a whole bunch of fantasy leagues. Yep. Yes sir, yes sir. It's about to be, and got one about to start up in the Discord. I keep telling y'all, make sure y'all join that Discord. Pull up, don't be shy. It's a whole bunch of people in there always laughing, talking football, everything. It's about to be great times. What's good, Terry? Man, yeah, I'm excited, man. This training camp has me a little bit more optimistic than I even already was coming into training camp. Like before training camp, I thought we should be a really good team. I thought like 10-7 made a lot of sense, even though I'm pretty sure a lot of non-Commanders fans feel like we about to only win 5 games. But training camp has me really optimistic about the fact that it could be like 11, maybe 12. We'll see though. Yes sir, 50 mil. What's good, Kyrie? 30 minutes to go. Carl Mitchell was good. Yo, was good, everybody. Barring any injuries this year, if this team can stay healthy, I can see the team winning 13 games. Oh yeah, I can see that too. Yes sir. Gotta relax. What's good, Jeremy? What's good, Jack? I can tell everyone ready for football season to begin. See how far this goes. Let's see. We want Rico. What's good, Charles? Y. King Sean was good. Got Anthony was good. Bergen and go anyone going to camp. FedEx next week. I'm gonna do a video on that too soon, probably today or maybe sometime tomorrow. About like, cause they've already somebody, I think it was Michael Phillips, somebody released pictures of the stadium. So I'm gonna just do a video on those pictures so y'all can go ahead and see what to expect before y'all go there. And then for those of y'all that aren't like me that aren't going, I just wanted to make sure I get that video done soon. I may do that tonight. Hit that like button. Appreciate that, Luck. Yes, sir. Channel members in the building. What's good, Billy? What's good, CP? Thank you, Condo P, for pulling up. ARW1 was good. Y'all remember during the Senior Bowl when I was saying Howell would be the best QB in the class. We got to see it, but I'm excited. I hope he is, man. What's good, Big Money Sonny? What's good, Sonny? What's good? What's good? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. More channel members in the building. My boy John Lynch. Commanders are going 3-14. God dang. What's good, Merle? Another channel member. What's good? What's good? Run one for the mods. Big Money Sonny. See you. Let's see. We got Jay Willard. Oh, Jay Willard became a channel member for 3 months. Yes, sir. My boy. Pro Bowl sponsor, too. Oh, yeah. I got to remember to add you to the thing. Hold on. Jay. Let me write that down. My boy Jay Willard, Pro Bowl sponsor. I gotta add you to the end of every video, man. Appreciate that, my boy Jay Willard, man. Much appreciated. And yeah, I'm definitely gonna get back to these film sessions at some point. So man, make sure y'all stay tuned for that. Billy was good. True fans in the building. Patrick West was good. Rejon. Everybody gets hyped every year. We get disappointed. What's good, Rich? True fans, not to get excited. Rico, you get a generator yet? Generator? You talking about for power? Like, yeah, and our power was flicking off quite a bit yesterday. It was pretty bad. At least we had power the whole time though. It would just flick off and flick right back on. I knew we never had to like just be completely without it for like an hour or more. What's good, Renan? Yes, sir. We got channel members filling up. We got Johnny Boy, Joe Castles. All right, so let me go ahead and get to the phone lines because we already got he said when and where do you want to fight? What's good, Preston? More channel members. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Channel members pulling up. But let me go ahead and get we already first of all, let me tell y'all the phone number. Merle's already in here. I need to put the phone number up. Yeah, he was not playing. What's good, Merle? How you doing over there, man?
What's going on, my man?
What's good? How you doing? Yes, sir. Training camp.
I'm good. I know, man. Hey, look, I mess around and look at the other Twitter feeds and whatnot of other teams to see what's going on. I see there's a rumor going around the Dolphins want to trade a draft pick for Keith Ismail because their center situation is all tore up with Connor Williams and all that as bad as he's been playing. So they might try to grab Keith Ishmael for us for like a 5th round draft pick, I'll do that as long as Tyler Lawson is healthy. I think we still got Toss on the team too, so I think we're good right there.
Bet. Yeah, I didn't hear about that. That's interesting.
Yeah, they've been talking about it, especially over there on the Dolphins side of things. They really like, hey, he wasting away over here. I said, yeah, to be honest, yeah, he is, because you got Chase Roullier back and you got Tyler Larson. I mean, then you got Schweitzer who can play the position too. There's really no room for him. You can't play no other position. You can't play guard. He's too small for that.
Yeah.
So I see center. Well, I'm really waiting to see is when they put the pads on. Then I'll start really evaluating, because I know everybody's saying, oh, this person look good, this person look good. But I want to see them with the pads on and see what they really look like when they're hitting something and something's hitting them back. That's when we'll separate the men from the boys on the team, see who makes the team and who doesn't make the team. I wish they had done the joint practices with Buffalo, but you know how that went after the J.T. McKissick situation. I still say he should call somebody like Baltimore or Harbaugh, who we work with, or Pittsburgh, like Joe Gibbs used to do. We always used to be joint practices with them. I don't know what happened to that.
Yeah.
I'm a big believer in joint practices. That's just me. But I'm happy to see Carson Wentz. He's doing his thing out there. And for once, I see other major networks actually saying good things about this team. So I'm a little excited, but I'm going to hold back until, like I said, I see him in the pads. And one thing I really like, I tell you, I wasn't a Ron Rivera fan, but this version of Ron Rivera is the one I expected to get when he first got hired here. I think his first couple of years after he was diagnosed with his sickness, I don't think that was the Ron Rivera we expected. But this one right here that I've seen during training camp, through his press conference, this is the guy I wanted, the guy with the fire, the guy who wants to win, the guy who's tough, no nonsense. This is the guy I want right here, the leader we knew in Carolina. So I'm real happy to see him back in the fold. That's about really all I got. That's about really all I got, Rico. Oh, just a side note for all you anime fans. Goku solos everybody anime. I'm just saying.
But also to add to Rivera point, it also took time for him to get the team how he wanted it to be, with a whole bunch of players that he brought in, drafted, or brought in through free agency. So yeah, just to add to your point. And then the Goku take is
yeah. Yeah. But another thing is I see a lot of people, certain Washington Commanders Twitter talking about Troy Apke. Man, Troy Apke is a lock to make the team, guys. He's our version of Matthew Slater of the New England Patriots, if you know that player. As far as special teams, he's a lock to make the team. He ain't going nowhere. Same thing with Derek Forrest. He ain't going nowhere. They're using him as the personal protector for Trust Wade. So those two are locks. Yeah. I don't care about anybody else, but those two right there are locks, special team wise. I heard Joey Slide's killing it too in practice with his kicking. Thank God for that.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, but the one thing I want to caution Commanders fans is, look, don't be looking at the schedule and say, well, this is an easy win or this is a win. No, you were 7-10 the last couple of years. There's no such thing as an easy win for this team. Just get the W. We're not in any position to call anybody an easy win. I'm still nervous about Jacksonville because Doug Peterson's there and Trevor Lawrence, Travis Etienne. Those boys can play.
Yes, sir.
But that's all I got for now, Rico. As always, we appreciate you every Sunday doing this call-in show. I appreciate you for your information and your videos. Keep doing you, man.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you for calling in. Make sure you call in next week if you have time.
I will. Go Dogs.
Yes, sir. Go Dogs. Every time. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're going to go ahead and bring in the next call. Oh, wait. I forgot it was something I wanted to respond to. God dang it, I forgot what it was. No. But yeah, also I wanted to make sure I let y'all know that I didn't start at at 6 p.m. like normal because we're like doing like a family thing. So that's why you see I'm kind of like dressed a little different. I just put the jersey around my shoulder. I like just sat down right before I started streaming. So let me go ahead and bring the next caller on. We have Argo next in line. How you doing over there, Argo?
What's good?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Alright. Well, training camp has been looking okay-ish. I mean, the one thing I am liking is how our wide receivers are mossing our corners in terms of the wide receivers. I don't know if it's bad on the corners or if it's good on the receivers. Like, that's something you can never tell, because, like, who knows? But that rocket that Jahan Dotson caught, it was just...
Yeah.
I was acting up after seeing that, like, woo! and that's something Taylor Heineke couldn't do. And if Taylor Heineke had the equivalent of a noodle for an arm.
You gotta chill out of Heineke, man. I mean, his arm is weak.
Just go put the middle school QB out there. Just go get the local middle school QB. That would be amazing. We're gonna go with Heineke for arm strength.
Yeah.
But Carson Wentz is showing that arm strength already.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I saw something interesting. Sam Howell is ranked like 8 on the top 10 QBs or top 10 QB throwing power Madden. That's something I found interesting.
Yeah, that is crazy. I mean, off rip like that is kind of crazy.
Yeah, and then we have the normal Mahomes, Herbert, Josh Allen.
Mm-hmm.
And I do like the drills that they're doing too. They have the drill you had on the screen a second ago. AG24 working on his carrying.
Yep.
I like that a lot.
Yep.
Yeah. Them working on it.
Yeah. Hey, that's the main thing he needs to work on. I think with him losing weight, he's gonna be more explosive. He's gonna be faster, quicker, all of that naturally. That's just gonna be easy.
Yeah.
But the thing he needs to work on the most in practice for sure is not fumbling. Like that needs to be emphasized. He needs to start with that drill, do everything else, and then finish with that drill every day.
Yes. And he's already pretty big for a running back.
Yeah.
Because he's already, what is he, like 6'2", 220, something like that?
Yep.
Yeah. It's like if he's already that big, like, and he's supposed to be more explosive. Like, you could still run it up the gut with him a little, but I would really like him just like getting outside the tackles, getting into the open field.
Yeah. Definitely, I definitely want Antonio Gibson out in space more often.
Yes, because he still has the size to stiff arm somebody if he needs to, but then him being quicker, more elusive. I mean, he could, yeah. It's just like nobody gives anybody on this team respect. Nobody gets respect on this team. We have the most underrated roster in the NFL.
Just gotta win games, man. They'll respect us. That's all it is.
Yeah. Everybody's saying AGG's not, or AG24 isn't a top 15 running back. Like, come on, he has 1 of 7 to get 1,000 yards last year. Like, bro,
there's some hate. Yeah, it's just, I mean, that's how it's always been. London Fletcher got hated on the whole time here. Ryan Kerrigan, severely underrated. We just got to winning is going to help a lot of things. It's going to bring fans back. It's going to, help propel more of our players into the Hall of Fame. It's just winning fixes literally everything. It takes away the distractions of Dan Snyder and all the off the field stuff. Literally just got to win, man. There ain't nothing else to it.
Yep. And then and Terry's just doing everything right, like always.
Yep. That's what you gonna do, Terry. Gonna Terry.
Yeah. What day was it? Was it day 2 that the defense just completely annihilated the offense?
Yeah. Yeah. Day 1, the defense was better. Day 2, the defense was dramatically better, and then day 3 was the day that that the offense got a little bit of revenge, and the defense ended it off well. And then of course day 4, Saturday, it was such a light practice, you can't really tell who necessarily won. It was just a light practice.
Yeah. And then we have we have the what's his name Did we move AG24 over to the main field, or is he still kind of out on the side?
I've been hearing him on the side, but I mean that's even encouraging because now he's doing drills. At first he wasn't like doing the actual drills like with Brian Robinson and JD McKissick and those guys. At first he was just kind of no helmet off to the sides, kind of chilling.
Yes.
But all right, man, we appreciate it. Argo, we're going to move on to the next of the callers because we do have a line.
All right.
Yes, sir, my boy Argo, man. Make sure you call back next week if you can.
I see ya.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it. Yes, sir. I wanted to say, I saw a few people say hi. Queen Sheen was good. Appreciate you pulling up. Everybody else that done pulled up as well. Also, just to let y'all know, thank you for bringing it up, Condo P. Debo got paid. Of course, DK got paid a few days ago, and I think it's funny too because the way everybody got paid, DK got one more mil than Terry, and Debo got one more mil than DK. It just keeps going up 1 and 1 and 1 and 1. Oh, okay. Shouts out to Rich. What's good, Herb? Yeah, I think that's funny. But that's how it goes. That's why they were all waiting. They were like, no, you sign first type of thing. All right, let me go ahead and bring on the next caller. We're bringing Preston. He's next in line. How you doing over there, Preston?
Rico, what's up, my man?
What's good?
Just as an aside, I just wanted to thank Ryan Kerrigan for his years of service.
Yes, sir.
Great ball player. I would have loved to see him finish his years up with us, but you know what? It was a numbers game, and you weren't going to pay a guy that much money, and you weren't going to start him. So I get why he had a season in Philadelphia and all of that other stuff. But, hats off. What a great player. Durable, Mr. Redskin, Mr. Football Team, whatever you want to call him. Just great guy and a great player. And, God bless him, and I hope whatever he does with his retirement is fulfilling, and he gets quality time with his family and his kids and that sort of thing. I just wish a guy like that that gives so much on the football field and this terrible thing. Just hats off to a cat like that.
Well, he
nothing
did
but
say
love
he wanted
for
to
that guy.
coach.
He was a quintessential Redskin.
He said he wanted to coach, just to let you know. So he's not about to be just at the house chilling all the time. He said he loves football too much to stay away from it.
Yeah, and you can tell the guy lives and breathes football. That's why he preserved himself. That's why he had a minimal amount of injuries during his prime days with us. And you love a guy like that. And the fact that Terry said what he said about him, and a number of other players said what they said about him. Terry said, I'm changing up what I do because of guys like Ryan Kerrigan. And
yep.
If Terry McLaurin is the guy that Ryan Kerrigan is, that guy's going to have a long career and going to be a future Hall of Famer. I think. Just to cap off what I have to say about Ryan, but. Hey, Rico, thank you for making it. I appreciate you coming on. Hey, family comes first. You got to handle your family stuff.
Yes,
and,
sir.
I know whatever you did, you had a good time, and the dogs had a great time, and the whole thing. So it's great that you pulled up, bro. And, I finally had a Sunday off so I could call into your show early, not on my lunch break. I'm calling in. I'm sitting in my chair behind my desk, and I'm talking to my main man, Rico, who does this fantastic show, and God love him. So, about our season, I think, look, it's training camp. Our record is 0-0. I got all the optimism in the world, but, it's going to be tempered by the fact, we didn't do so good last year. And, it's a matter of the guys that are on the field, that are playing. Look how many injuries we had on offensive line. And thanks to Moscow, that offensive line just kept plugging guys in, and they just kept playing. Yeah. And our staff and our front office managed to find kickers off the scrap heap and brought them in and actually performed for us. So hats off to the guys who you never get to see on a regular basis, to just bring guys in and plug them in and have them playing. Just a tribute to the kind of guys that Rivera, has with him and around him and working for him. I mean, we can talk all we want about the fact that Rivera's only gone to one Super Bowl and didn't win. Guess what? How many coaches in this league have actually gone to a Super Bowl? I mean, let's be real about that. Let's be real about that. We got a guy who's actually a motivator of men, who actually had his head screwed on straight and is actually coaching our team. We can talk all we want about him compared to other guys. Guess what? He's going to be Mr. Consistency. He's going to have a decent record. Look, if we're getting the playoffs regularly, I'll be happy. I want to get back to Super Bowls because, I got to see 5 Super Bowl appearances in my lifetime. We won 3 of them. I want to get back there, but guess what? My daughter was born the year we went to our last, or born the year after we went to our last Super Bowl. So my daughter has no memory of it. The only thing she can do is watch the old videotapes that I have of football games where we won Super Bowl titles.
Same.
I want to get back there. I want to win. And, thank you for keeping me hype about my team, because God knows there are those days that I'm not as optimistic as I should be. I'm a fan for life. They ain't gonna lose me that way. We can't change our owners. We can't change our players, because I actually think we have a decent nucleus of guys in the O-line and D-line, and I think we have some good special teamers. We can just put it all together and keep everybody on the field. I think we're going to do great things this year. So, man, just keep up the good work. God love you. God bless your family. God bless you for doing what you do. And dude, work on some more videos, because I need some more updates. I love you.
Got it, man. Appreciate it, man. My boy Preston. Definitely call in next week if you can find time again. And we should be getting back to 6 p.m. again. But you shouted me out for it, handling everything with the family and all of that. But yeah, we're going to try to be back at 6 p.m. next week. So, if you got time, man, please call in. I appreciate it.
All good, brother. I always support you. Take care of yourself.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're going to move on to the next caller. Next in line, we have Ivory. How you doing over there, Ivory?
Hey, what's going on, Rico?
Good.
Quick question, man. I've noticed that Bates was on the injured. He was injured. What is his problem? What is he nursing? What's going on with him?
I don't exactly know what it is, because I haven't even noticed Ron Rivera really talk about it. The only thing I've heard about him is that he's trying to figure out whether or not he's going to wear gloves or not wear gloves. And I just want him to do whatever he did last season, because it worked. It seemed like he caught pretty much everything thrown towards him. But as far as his injury goes, I haven't heard anything serious. They haven't put him on the PUP list. Him and Trey Turner are apparently going to return soon. But for me, it's kind of like the same thing with Terry gone. Jahan's been able to go out there and ball out and get, irreplaceable snaps and experience. Same thing with Brian Robinson over Antonio Gibson. And also same thing with Cole Turner and those guys with John Bates and Logan Thomas gone too.
Yeah, because I was surprised to hear that. I was like, Bates is hurt? He's out with an injury? I was like, they really hush-hush on what may be going on. I'm just hoping it's something minor, that he ain't going to be out long. We need him to be in full go. Although that third Hodges guy tight end, they're raving about him.
Yeah.
The 6'8" guy from Arizona State.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man. He's out there making plays. And listening to Logan Paulson, he's a little bit higher on Curtis Hodges' blocking than even I am. And hey, man, those guys know tight end better than I do. And they called him and Chris Cooley were on John Bates, and they were really heavy on him. And then now he looks as good as he does. So they definitely get the benefit of the doubt from me. And Curtis, you can't defend 6'8". So, it's just nothing you can really do if you can get the ball
and
up
they say
to
he's a
him.
really good They say he's a really good athlete, too. So I was like, wow, that's pretty exciting, our tight end room. But a couple things troubled me. I watched some highlights they posted about Carson Wentz. There was a couple passes he threw that got broken up. Now, I know it's camp and it's things can happen. I just didn't like the ball placement. I thought there were two guys. It was McLaurin coming across, and I think there was Dotson coming across. And McCain batted the one that Dotson could have had, and I think Fuller batted the one that McLaurin could have had. And it was one of those things that if he puts it on the guy, it's an easy completion. You know what I mean? They were both coming across the middle, and I just was like, man, Wentz's accuracy in those sort of intermediate throws sometimes is lacking. You know what I mean? Like, those kind of plays in games can be turnovers if they get batted up. You know what I mean? So I didn't like the fact that I didn't think he put enough velocity on the ball. I don't know why he threw them so soft, and they were both kind of behind the guy. So that lended cause for concern. But on the upside, I like the way his deep ball looks. He really puts a lot of air under it. You know what I'm saying? And he seems to be pretty accurate with his deep ball. So I feel like we're going to get a lot of that disparity. You know what I'm saying? Some of the intermediate throws are going to look funny, and then the deep ball may be where we really, make a lot of money with him. We really hit home. So I hope he gets a little better in those middle throws. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, I know Scott Turner's going to want to run an offense similar to what we've been running with a lot of quick underneath stuff. But I think with Carson Wentz, we're either just going to score on explosive plays or go 3 and out immediately quite often. Like, I think it's going to be one or the other more than we're used to.
I got that same feeling, Rico. I feel like we're going to have games where we score 3 or 4 touchdowns in the first half and then might not score but a couple field goals in the second half. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's going to be a real up and down sort of thing where we're going to score points in bunches. And I actually believe we're going to have the sort of team that's not out of any game because I think we're going to be able to score fast. So if a team jumps on us, I got a feeling this year we're going to be a comeback team. We're going to be able to come back and rally and score some touchdowns pretty quickly because we got a guy with an arm and we have the threats. I'm going to tell you, though, the one thing I'm concerned about with Rivera as coach, he is the struggle coach. He believes every game is a struggle and a war, and I feel like he coaches to the struggle. Like, instead of saying, all right, we got a 10-point lead, let's blow it out to 25, he's going to be like, well, let's just try to make it a 13-point lead. You know what I'm saying?
I don't like that either,
just going for it and being really aggressive with Scott Turner. I always feel like Rivera is the struggle coach where he doesn't actually uncork the offense or puts his foot on the neck. And I think that goes back to his Carolina days, too. They call it Riverboat Ron because they were always in these struggle situations. You know what I'm saying? And you might not know this old coach, but Marty Schottenheimer back in the day, he was just like Ron Rivera. Like, it was like a struggle coach who always, it seemed like every game that they played, they were in it, but it was a close game. I just want him to have sort of an Andy Reid philosophy. Like, let's crush this team. You know what I'm saying?
Please.
We're going to keep throwing deep. We're going to just keep, flea flicker when we're up 2 touchdowns. We're just going to try to blow a game open.
I'm right with it.
These games are too heart-wrenching, gut-wrenching, man. I'd be literally sweating every Sunday fooling with this team, man. I'm just like, can we just win a game without worrying about his Sly going to hit a 50-yarder and just send it into overtime? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I just need him to sort of let Scott Turner coach an aggressive game throughout the game. You know what I mean? Just go for it, man. Look, we got the weapons. Let's just put our foot on the guy's neck. Another thing real quick. Antonio Gibson, I saw an interview earlier today where he, I guess, had done on the Command show here on the local Comcast channel, where he said he did lose some weight. So I think he's down, not a lot. I think he said he was down to like 228 from 233. But he said he feels better. Like, he feels a little bit, lighter, and it's better weight for him. So I was encouraged by that. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's really conscious of wanting to be bigger to be able to take the hits. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so, I'm still concerned about his weight, man. I like him lighter, but he seems to like himself bigger because he can take the blows and deliver blows. You don't hear a lot about Brian Robinson right now, I guess, in camp, which is interesting. You know what I mean? I'm like, I guess he's doing his job, so I guess no news is good news when it comes to him. Defensively, it's not a good sign that I'm hearing all this good stuff about Kendall Fuller, but I understand because he sits on routes. He's good in the short routes. You know what I'm saying? He sits on everything. So they say he's all world. My problem is when you take him 30 yards downfield, that's when he can't cover nobody because he's slow. You know what I'm saying? So I need him to hold up down the field. Like, it's okay that he bats balls down in the intermediate routes, but can we get him to cover somebody 30 yards downfield? What else? I liked a couple of highlights I saw of Cole Turner, man. I thought he was really he looks really athletic, man. I'm like, I don't know how this guy is not going to be a big factor for us, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Big target. He's a hands catcher. You know what I'm saying? I just think he is going to be an incredible weapon for us, man. And
I think early on, too.
To see that. Yeah, and I think so. It's good to hear that De'Ami Brown is playing well. That's encouraging, because he keeps talking about having a big year. And that's exciting, you know what I'm saying, as a Redskins fan, to think that he might be the guy we thought we were getting last year. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. That would be fantastic. Honestly, if he was the guy we thought we were getting last year, we may not have drafted Jahan, and now we have both of them. So I think that's just going to make our receiver even more electric.
Man, that Jahan is special, man. I'm telling you, man. Dude, when I see him on the field, man, I'm like, you mean to tell me we got him and Terry? Like, is that what we about to put on teams this year? You know what I'm saying? Because Jahan is going to be the guy that, yes, they know about him around the league, but they're going to be like, oh, we're going to single him up. We ain't got to worry about it. We know Terry can take the top off. And I just got a feeling Jahan is going to be, I just feel like he's going to get a lot of walk-in touchdowns this year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I do too.
I feel like he's going to have those touchdowns where the coverage breaks because they're worried about Terry coming across the field. Because Scott Turner does do a good job of drawing up plays. So if he drags Terry across the field, on that back end, if Jahan gets on top of a guy, I just feel like we're going to get a lot of those kind of plays this year, man. So
yes, sir. Jahan
is so good, man. I just feel like, man, teams just don't know that we done stole one in that kid. You know what I mean? I'm just like waiting for him to explode on the scene, man. So I'm super excited that on third down now, we're going to have multiple options. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I think we struggled at times last year because we just didn't have many options. And it seemed like everybody that was an option on third down went down with injury. Logan Thomas, McKissick. I felt like, and even when Terry went down, I just feel like this year on third down, man, we're going to be a tough team to get off the field, man. But I'll let other callers call in. But I'm concerned about linebackers still, man. I'm not convinced there. You're not hearing any bad reports right now, but I'm not convinced. And I haven't heard anything about Phil Mathis, but we haven't put the pads on, so we'll find out this week what guys really got when they start thumping a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
All right, Rico, man, you take it easy. I appreciate you coming on, even if it's a little later. I'm certain Nikki Harper was the problem, and it's okay though. It's okay. Nah, she gonna kill me, but all right, man. Talk to you later, man.
Appreciate it, Ivory. Thank you, man. Thank you.
Bye.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're going to go ahead and move on to, we got Josh up next, my boy Fat American. I see him in the chat, too. What's good, Josh?
Hey, what's good, Rico, man? Good to see you again.
Yes, sir, man. Appreciate you calling in.
Hey, for sure. Yeah, man, I just kind of wanted to go through a couple of things, First of all, I want to give a shout-out to, our boy Kerrigan. On a good career here.
Yes, sir.
Wish him the best from here on out. Hopefully, man, hopefully you get the coaching gig at the D-line, you know what I'm saying?
Please.
That'd be pretty cool. Just like, yeah, right? And technically, did you hear anything about the fan turnout yesterday? I know it's not a big issue.
Oh, no, I didn't hear anything. I remember the first day it was low, and then the second day it was better, but then after that, I don't know.
Okay, all right. And, how you feeling so far about the reports about Carson? Man, he's doing pretty good, right?
Yeah, first of all, he's doing things that quarterbacks we've had here couldn't have done for years now. Now, granted, he has been inaccurate, and really his best day by far was day 3. But I'm just expecting it to take time with him. It's just going to take some time. New quarterback, new system, new receivers he's never thrown to before. I think it's just going to take time.
Yeah, I think what's encouraging though is every time, or each day, the offense improves, or we hear better reports after each day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not getting worse, or it's not saying like with Jalen Hurts, you hear nothing but like bad stuff coming out.
Oh
Of
yeah.
his camp so far, you know.
Thank goodness.
So I mean, I've been
Jalen
hearing a lot of
Hurts.
bad things about him.
Bad off season. Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's what I was telling one of these Eagles fans in Discord. Like, hey man, I was happy when Wentz left y'all. You know, like with Hurts, I'd rather do with Hurts than do with Wentz. Because Wentz is like torturous, you know, every time you play them. And then another thing, man. So were you able to watch that video the team posted of the behind the scenes?
Nah.
Oh, you weren't able to watch it? Where it showed like the draft room and all that stuff?
Wait, you're talking about the video. I think that's the video that Rio Robinson put me on to go check out. It was the one where they were like super on Jahan, like where Ron Rivera was like, no, don't trade back, take Jahan.
Yeah.
You talking about that video? Oh yeah, I did see that one. It was the path to training camp or something like that. Yeah, I saw that.
And it's, so I mean, based off of seeing like just those clips and like Martin Mazie, like what do you think, man? What do you think of the job he's done? And like, do you get a good vibe from him? Like, do you think he has the ability to be a competent GM for us for a few more years?
Well, I mean, they seem at the very least professional, which is an upgrade over, previous things we've had going on here. Now, I think it's going to take a little while longer for me to really judge how great of a job they're doing. But the thing that I really took from that is how much they love Jahan Dotson. A lot of us felt like they took Jahan Dotson because Chris Olave was gone. But from that video, it sounded like they wanted Jahan from the jump, and they kind of took a risk trading back. They were like, let's see if we can trade back and still get our guy. And then they were still able to. So they felt like they won the draft, being able to get Jahan Dotson and all those other players that we got from it. So that was the main thing I took from it, that Jahan Dotson was definitely their guy. It was not just these guys are gone, so I guess we'll take Jahan. No, they really are invested in them.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying, because I remember a lot of people were saying, like, oh, they only took Jahan Dotson because, he was like the fifth receiver, blah, 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 blah. I think he would have taken him anyways, if there was, if it was between him and, who was the other guy? I think, was it Olave?
Yeah, Chris Olave, yeah.
I don't know, man. I feel like they really like Jahan Dotson.
Yeah.
So, anyways, yeah, so that, and then, all right, and then last question, man. How many sacks do you think Montez Sweat is going to get this year? You got to put it. We'll put the over under. We'll put the over under 8.
Bet, appreciate that. I prefer that. Thank you. That does help. I'm honestly gonna go over. Because I think Fedarian Mathis is gonna be big. Just in helping everybody else stats go up. He's going to be the guy. He's going to be the unselfish guy. Because everybody last year was kind of selfish. I mean, even Jonathan Allen, he had a great season, but everybody was more so going for stats, especially guys like Matt Ioannidis and Tim Settle. They were like, forget run fits. I'm trying to go in the backfield and make a play. And a lot of the times, they would be the reason that there was an open hole for the running back to run through or whatever. And he had Chase Young and Montez Sweat running 10 yards behind the line of scrimmage, and quarterback, all he has to do is step up easily to make a throw. I think Fedarian Mathis is going to be that centerpiece that's going to allow everybody to have a better season. And I can see Montez Sweat going over 8. I'll take the over on that. And plus, I'm biased. He's from Stone Mountain, so I got to rep. I got to rep Georgia, so I'm passionate about Steven Montez going crazy.
I know you all for the longer. Thanks, man, for taking my call.
All right, man. Appreciate that, my boy Josh, a.k.a. Fat American. Appreciate you pulling up, man. Definitely calling next week if you can get the time.
For sure, bro. We'll see you next time.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Have a good evening. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're going ahead and bring my boy. We have Joseph next. How you doing over there, Joseph?
What's poppin'? How you been?
What's good? What's good? How you feeling?
I'm feeling all right. So, training camp. This is pretty fun.
Yeah.
Appreciated the players and how active they are, how the energy. I feel playoffs. That's nice.
Oh yeah.
But that's just my optimism. So I like the way the Army's playing. Moss and Kendall Fuller. But I mean, everybody mouth is kind of full these days. So I'm not really that surprised. And I mean, I was watching De'Ami Brown's workouts on his YouTube channel, so I'm not surprised with how he's doing. So he was working out with what's his name? Hakeem Nicks. Yeah, Hakeem Nicks. And yeah, I think that really showed. So I'm proud of him. Saw Chase Young out there. He was I heard that he was the first person to give Ryan Kerrigan a hug. So
that's dope. That's
dope. That was very supportive. And then I saw an Instagram post of Master Splinter and the young Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It was 90, 99, 93, 94. And then them walking Master Splinter out is tough. That was tough.
That's dope. That's fine.
Commander's IG is really, really underrated.
Yeah, they on it. They on it.
Yeah. So, hey, this we should put Ryan Kerrigan as the defensive line's coach.
Please.
Just because a lot of people are hating on Sam Mills. So we might as well just take him out and then put in Ryan Kerrigan, or at least put him at like an interim, and then groom him up to be the defensive line coach.
Something. Have him involved in some way, somehow, please, as an internship if we got to.
Just like we did for Carson Jarrett. Yeah, that would be dope. And for the dude that said that Goku will beat anybody in anime, I don't think he'll beat Saitama. I'm talking One Punch Man.
Yeah, you talking about One Punch? Yeah.
I'm talking One Punch Man.
Technically, he's not supposed to be able to, because I mean, Saitama's literally satire. He's literally supposed to be just unstoppable with no reasoning behind it, no logic, no power system. He's just the best ever. So yeah. Hey, don't sleep on Rimuru too, man. Do not sleep on my boy Rimuru. But yeah.
Not to spoil anything, but I'm not sleeping on Luffy either. All right.
Yeah. Well, you starting to get into spoiler territory with Luffy, though.
That's what I said. Not spoiling anything.
Hey,
speaking of One Piece, film Red is coming out next week, so that's gonna be dropping in Japan. Film Red, and I think it's going to drop in the United States in like the fall of this year or next year. But
good. Give me some time to catch up. All right. Because I'm still behind, but
yeah, I'm also behind kind of, but I'm also ahead. So.
No, yeah, I get what you say. I get it. But man, I appreciate it, Joseph. Man, definitely make sure you can call in next week, and I mean, you pull up to the Friday show, so I'll catch you on the Friday show.
Yeah. That's definitely.
Yes, sir, man. Appreciate it. Have a good evening, man.
You too, bro.
Yes, sir. And before I move on to my boy Charles and then Rich after that, I did want to make sure that I forgot, like going from Josh to Joseph, I forgot to shout out my boy Pedro Smith. I made sure I made him the pin comment, and make sure I subscribe to my boy. Shouts out to his channel, doing great work. That man was putting out videos while on vacation. So man, hey, if anybody out here working hard as him, because he did not let a vacation stop him. And I was on his live, that was yesterday, last night. So make sure y'all go check out his channel, subscribe to him, man. Real dope, man. I mean, putting in work like that over vacation that's inspirational, man. And then my boy Carl Mitchell, of course, with the big 20, the big dub donation, man. I really appreciate that big time, man. Always pulling up. Really appreciate that. And we're going to go ahead and move on to my boy Charles. What's going on, Charles?
What's going on?
What's good?
Good to talk to you again.
Yes, sir. Okay. Appreciate it.
So last week I got on my rant about Carson Wentz and the hate from it. For him, I'm going to only talk a split second, and I'm going to move on from that. I think you guys shouldn't worry too much about Carson Wentz yet. Because here's the thing. Oftentimes quarterbacks, when they're going through training camp, they're trying to figure out exactly what they can throw at their receivers. Like, if I throw this high, can he catch that? Can he make adjustments to this? If I throw this out to the outside, can I do a back shoulder fade? Can I do this? Can I throw this low to him and can he catch it? Good quarterbacks make crazy throws during training camps because they need to find out, these new receivers I have, what exactly can they do? Okay, I worked with them earlier. They have great route running. They can do this and do that. They can recognize where the ball is. They can track balls, but can they make adjustments to crazy balls, batted balls, stuff like that?
It's a great point.
So it's like sometimes that's there, and then sometimes you just have a bad day. Either one. And I think for him, I think he's not used to guys being this doggone fast.
Yeah.
he's got a fast wide receiver crew. He ain't used to this. He has 4 guys. His top 4 guys are under 4.3. Yeah. I'm like, under 4.43. Sorry.
Yeah, under 4.4. Yeah.
That'd be crazy, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
So he's got guys. He's got all these guys with all this speed, and I mentioned last week about Michael Pittman. He's not that. He's not the same guy. And you got 4 guys better than your best guy from last year. In a sense, I might be hyping him up a little bit, but you know what I mean.
At least in speed and getting open wise, yeah.
Yes, I mean you got guys who you have, and Jahan Dotson. Everybody's been praising him, and I can't help but to do the same thing because Dotson has his way of running his routes that's shaking guys out of their shoes a little bit, and he's getting open, or he's putting himself in position to catch balls, and like Terry, be a friend of the quarterback, show your numbers, have your hands there, catch the football with your hands, and that's the thing that we haven't had before. We've had good athletes before. Naomi is good, but Naomi has this thing about sucking the ball to his body when he's trying to catch stuff because he's accustomed to be a go route kind of guy. I mean, he's the guy. He's running straight. He might make one cut and go, and that's what was at North Carolina. Now he has to get used to. That's not how things work here.
Yep.
You can't you can't do one cut and go. But he has this habit of the ball is going to go over your shoulder. You're going to tuck it in your arm and you're going to run as fast as you can. Yeah. And that's a problem when you're going against good defenses, against good cornerbacks that can smack the ball away from you. You've got to be able to go in and aggressively catch the football. And that's kind of the reason why I hope Naomi is working on that, because he recognized the fact that he was having issues with actually attacking the football instead of being passive in some cases, or he's actually running to the end zone before he caught the football. Those things were problems last year. We're talking about a guy who's super talented.
Yeah.
But I'm going to defend him a little bit because you didn't have a quarterback that can get the ball to you consistently.
Yeah, and see him making plays in training camp.
I'm throwing to 41. I'm throwing to 24. I'm throwing it to 17. That's it. The rest of y'all, if somebody gets wide open like DeAndre Carter used to get, I was at the game in Landover against Tampa Bay. Rico, number 1 was open all game long, and he missed them. You know how many touchdowns he could have thrown just to DeAndre Carter? Like he was 17 when he came back in the game, was open all game long, and he was and Heineke was so late on these throws. It's like that's the thing that's missing. It's like these guys and the bad quarterback play has made these guys look so bad when they're not bad. They've gotten open. Your job is to get open and be ready to catch the football. Now, Diami missed that catch the football part a few times, but he's been open, and the balls have gotten to him late, and he's over there doing 50-50 balls, which he's not good at. We know that.
Yeah.
That's not his thing. So that's a problem, and I'm going over talking about the first issue, but it's like that. But that's a big deal to me. It's like we have a guy that can solve that issue about balls coming out late. Now, some of those balls may come in hot and high, but they're going to give the wide receivers a chance to catch the football. Now, hopefully by the time the first preseason game happens, he would have resolved some of the issues with timing with the receivers. That's the biggest thing about a new quarterback. They're going to look bad sometimes because they have to work on that timing. But one thing, I don't like the big nickel being used constantly. I hate that. We need a third linebacker to rotate in and have those things to be more situational. I know almost every NFL team does it, but the thing is that we don't have a guy at safety that I think should consistently be doing that. I think we should go get a third quote unquote starting linebacker anyway. Someone who can actually handle running backs and tight ends, either at the Samuel Will spot. I think it'd be a disservice to take a guy like Jamin Davis off the field when he has all this ability and the ability to contribute, because we dedicated ourselves to a certain scheme that isn't necessary all the time. You're not going to have 4 or 5 wide receivers on the field all the time.
Yeah. So
instead of having 3 linebackers out there that can actually watch the backfield for a draw play or watch the backfield for other types of running plays, screen, things of that nature. We're putting a safety back there to actually work further back and maybe miss some of those run plays. I think that happened a lot last year.
Yeah.
Some improvement was made toward the end of the year when our boy actually started playing well and stopped being expected to cover. But I do think a linebacker who's available on the regular with that skill set should be who we're looking for. So honestly, can you go ahead and give Coach Rivera a call? Go ahead and sign Anthony Barr. Come on now. Just go ahead and sign that dude. Sign Anthony Barr or sign AJ Klein. Go ahead and get those guys. Because the thing is, it doesn't hurt your team. We have 93 spots right now, right?
Yeah.
I think we're down to 91, actually, or 92.
I think we're down to because we retired Kerrigan, released Bo Benchwall, and signed 2 guys. So I think we're like 91. I think it evened out.
Yeah, so it's 91. So you got 2 spots remaining right now to go ahead and sign either Klein. I'd rather get Barr because Barr's experience and the ability to mentor the other guys. I like Cole Holcomb as a Mike because I think he has the mental capacity to handle that. I know Jamin Davis couldn't, and I believe that from last year that he was misused badly, which made him look bad. Put him out on Will, put him out on Sam, put him out there where his athletic ability works. But go get another guy to help on the other side. When we have obvious passing situations, then yes, go ahead and play that Buffalo nickel and actually get more defensive backs out there to help out. Do what you have to do in situations, but we still get killed against the run. And even when we were good in 2020, we had issues against the run. And I think our defense needs to get to a rushing the passer and stopping the run. Those guys back there, if you have a good pass rush and you keep guys from running down your throat, those guys back there will play better.
Yeah.
Simple as that. We have talented guys playing in the defensive backfield. Rush the passer, stop the run. So I'm going to stop running my mouth. I'm going to talk to you next week, all right?
Now, you good, man. But, man, I appreciate it, man. Definitely make sure you call in next week for the next Sunday live stream. I appreciate it, man.
No problem at all. Y'all have a good one.
My boy Charles. Let me go ahead and bring on my boy Rich. And I know Rich likes to call in towards the end, too, because it gives you a chance to rebuttal everybody, too. And I know, because I would probably be the same way, too. I call in a little bit later so I can make sure, okay, this person said this, let me address that. So I feel it. I'll be just like that, probably be just like you. But yeah, what's good, Rich? Rich, you there? Rich, you there?
I was muted. Okay. All right. I'm in.
What's good, man?
First thing is My bad for last night. I got a little too comfortable watching Rolling Stream. I was way too comfortable.
Oh
I'm sorry for
yeah,
last night.
talking about the
Yeah,
multiverse tournament.
yeah.
Do you know who won?
Bro, I was looking. Huh?
Do you know who won?
Bro, I saw your text message at 7 a.m. I don't know nothing.
Oh, well, just to let you know, me and Kendall won. It was crazy. I didn't know what I was doing.
We would have dogged y'all. I promise you we would have dogged y'all.
Hey, we're gonna have to see. We got to see.
Wait, so did Tut come or did Jamal have to get kicked out?
No, it was Jamal. Kai pulled up for Jamal.
Oh, okay.
It was Kai and Jamal, and then it was us versus them in the finals. But because we came out of the loser bracket, we had to win twice, and they only had to win once, and me and Kendall won twice.
Okay. But around the NFL stuff, Deshaun Watson verdict is coming up tomorrow at 9 in the morning.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Everyone didn't know. Yeah, tomorrow 9 a.m. Deshaun Watson will get whatever he gets. Me personally, I honestly think it's nothing due to what happened with Robert Kraft, and on top of that, it's not a criminal offense. Nothing criminal was done. Like, he's not going to jail for it. It's morally wrong, but criminal, nothing. So I don't think nothing's gonna happen. Or if nothing, or much won't happen. I don't think much will happen. And Debo got signed.
Yep.
Pretty much same contract as Terry. Oh, they changed it. At first it was 71.5 and now it's 73.5. So that's petty.
Just going up a mil at a time, bruh. Super petty. Super duper petty.
I expect all the time. These players do that all the time.
Hey,
but,
I would too. It's just still petty though.
I would do. I take extra mil. You take extra mil?
Oh yeah, easily.
Yeah, I take an extra mil. But yeah, man. Again, you already said it. You know, I like to rebuttal, so
yeah,
let's go to
I would
comments.
too.
I saw it was Corey Lotz and who else was it? I want to be very precise in what I say.
Trying to
it
address
was
specific people. He not playing.
who is it? Okay, I'm sorry. I don't want to single him out, man. I really don't. But I'm sorry. Unfortunately, it was Corey Lott and someone else. I'm sorry, but yeah, they were saying that, oh my God, if we get a nice run game and Wentz is accurate, he'll get 4,000 yards and 30 touchdowns. Man, this is not the 90s. This is not the 90s. This is not the 90s. You don't run the ball, and that opens up the pass game and just explodes your offense. The Browns did that with Baker Mayfield, and he's not with the Browns anymore. That's enough said, right? Is that enough said? Oh, it was Carl Mitchell. Appreciate you donated to my boy Rico over here. He said you had to add midstream, so I know you need that shit. Jesus, you don't put ads in streams, but that you did today. I felt offended.
And Carl Mitchell's responding. He just said rich, LOL.
The conference has been unlocked.
Let me make sure I unlock it too.
I mean, it's it just doesn't happen unless you have an elite running back like the punch that the Browns have or what the Titans have. And with that being said, Malik Willis is on the Titans and Deshaun Watson is now on the Browns. So even with that being said, that's going on. They're moving on. So it's a quarterback league. I still have a lot of questions about John Dodson. I did love the pick at the time. I warmed up to it. That still doesn't mean I don't love it. Whoa. Yo, Roger Smith. Yo, we're not doing this. Join the Discord, buddy. Oh
yeah, that's the perfect space for all of this. The Discord is literally the perfect space for everybody to go back and forth.
Chat talking, bro. Hey, if I don't know nothing about football, prove it to me. The Discord link was being dropped right now. Just like that.
I do. Let me go ahead and pin that. We haven't pinned the Discord yet.
Well, But yeah, man, I'm excited about the season. If you haven't, send me that video where they were praising Terry or whatever you were saying. Saying no, not Terry, Jahan, where they were like, don't trade back, draft Jahan. I want to see that.
Oh, it's literally the
also,
Washington Commanders YouTube page, like their YouTube. It's like the path to training
that
camp.
Video. I haven't watched it yet, but people told me to watch it.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, I'm intrigued by Jahan. I don't love him. I think a lot of people are overlooking Curtis Samuel, and me personally, I'm telling y'all, bro. I had Curtis Samuel on my fantasy team. This dude's a dog. Like, if y'all don't know, have a warm surprise, because I'm telling you, it doesn't help. Run game does help open things up. That's true. But back to Curtis Samuel, his versatility. I'm not putting the Debo label on him or the Cordell Patterson label on him, but I think he'll be able to, like. Y'all saw what he did to us when he in that last Carolina game.
Man,
he tore us a new one. He was dogging us, and that's what he can do. Like, he can do stuff like that. He's just like he's very good. He's going off this season. Jahan Dotson, true receiver. I really like our receivers this year. I've never been a big fan of De'Ami Brown, but hey, if you're not that good, you got to change something. Guess what? He changed his weight. He got better at the deep ball. I said this at the beginning. I'm saying it now. He is 2012 Alger Robinson. That's exactly who he is. He's Alger Robinson.
That's
a carbon copy, no difference. Like, same guy, except I guess De'Ami's a little stronger and more athletic, which is great.
Yeah.
But carbon copy of Alger Robinson. Yo, you go long, and I'll find you every once in a while. Is that good for you?
I'll take that. It's from our fourth best receiver, arguably fifth. How much you like Cam Sims? I'll take it.
Like, yo, just run. Just run. I'll find you one day. Like, just run. You'll be fine. You'll get a couple touchdowns, bro. You'll be all right.
Yeah.
Defense, I mean, based on what we're hearing in camp, they had their day. Offense had their day. I love it going back and forth. If one side dominates, I don't know how to think about that. I don't know if one side's trash. I don't know if one side's mid. I don't know if one side's great and the other one is ass, or if they're both good but one is just slightly better. But when they're going back and forth, that lets me know iron sharpens iron.
Yeah,
I love that. I love that.
That's how they should be.
I love that. That just makes everyone better. No one gets worse. Everyone gets better. I love that, because when you play good competition on your own stomping grounds, it just makes you better against teams that are worse than your own defense. Like, imagine you have to play Terry McLaurin every week, and then you face Christian Kirk week 1. Like, come on, bro. Like, you telling me, like, we can't, dog. Come on, bro. I ain't gonna get into that. That's
a good point.
OffSeason, man. It's a little bit, man.
But yeah, man.
Yeah, the depth is looking all right, except for the defensive depth. I heard some Mega, I don't know what the source was, but he said that there was some good stuff about Channing Stribley. I know that's my guy. Loved him coming out the USFL. Signing another USFL tackle, and a tackle from the Vikings. We don't know if he has a great PFF score or a terrible one. We talked about that earlier last night.
Had a chance to look it up.
That. I was super confused about it. But yeah, man, whoever's next, y'all have y'all time. My time is done.
Yes, sir, man. Appreciate it, Rich, and I'll catch you. If y'all are doing anything in the Discord, I might pull up for a little bit later. So, but yeah, man, I'll definitely, at the latest, I'll catch you Friday and next Sunday for the same live stream, and I appreciate it.
Oh, wait. No, I'm going away to camp, so I ain't gonna be here I'm gonna be on the call the next 2 weeks. I'm gonna be like here next, and I'm gonna be here all this week, and I'm gonna be gone all next week, and then I'm gonna be here Saturday. Then I'm gonna go back again Sunday, and I leave here at like 3, so I ain't gonna be able to be on the call. But I rewatch it that Saturday, which is crazy because that's like 6 days after, which is wild. But
man, I appreciate it though. And definitely make sure you have fun, man. I see everybody. Pedro just came back from vacation. You going to camp? I'm going on one a little bit later. You say what?
My 5th year. Yeah, it's like my 5th year. This is my last year too. It's sad because I love it, man. I really do.
Yeah.
Sleepaway camp, I love it. And it's my last year, unfortunately. So I'm definitely gonna make the most of it like I do every time. But hey, man, I talked enough. Whoever's next, y'all have y'all spotlight.
All right, man. Appreciate it, Rich. I'll catch you when I catch you then.
All right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We had. Oh, first of all, let me say what's up to DeAndre. I saw what's up. What's up to anybody else that said what's up that I may have missed. And my boy Zulu Tribe with the donation, man. I appreciate it. My boy in the building. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It was good. Appreciate the donation, of course. And then we have I'm gonna go ahead because I was dang, we just had a flood of people. All right, so these will be the last 4. I'm gonna go ahead and lock
The
it
conference
down.
has been locked.
And I think Curtis, 202. Who's this? Yeah, I got you up next. Hello, 202. Who's this?
Yeah. Yeah, Rico.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Who's this?
Hey, Rico, this Tim.
Tim, bet. Let me go ahead and change it right now.
Hey, yeah. Hey, this Tim. I was Southeast DC, right?
Bet. Let me say that.
Hey, so look, check this out. I just need for you to tell them boys to strap up, because you know our team ready. We ready to go. We ready to blow it up.
Hey, man, I'm excited, man. I'm ready.
Hey, you know what they gonna do, man. Hey, look here. Have a good one, man. Tell everybody stay strong.
All right, man. Appreciate it, man. Tim from Southeast DC, yes, sir.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Have a good one, all right?
All right, man. Appreciate it, man. Love the energy. Man, just pulled up with the energy, said what's up, and he done. That's
yes,
all
sir.
he needed. Yes, sir. Yeah, man. Shouts out to Southeast DC, too, man. Definitely, hey, man, if you got time to call in next week, please do, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. My boy Tim got him just called in, checked in, got him saved and everything. Next up, we got Rick. What's good, Rick D? How you doing?
Oh, sorry. I had to put myself on mute.
Oh, yeah, that's how everybody is.
Yeah,
We expect that. That's how I'll probably be doing the same thing. But what's good, man?
Right? No, you told me to call back in, and I did.
Yes, sir, man. Appreciate it.
Hey, look, man. Since Ryan Kerrigan's not employed, don't you think we need a little line coach? Because I am not happy with Mills.
I'm not either. I'm not. That's why I said at least give Ryan Kerrigan an internship, something. Let him be an assistant,
he knows
something.
the boys. He knows the boys, and they're already asking for his help. So
yeah, and I don't think it's a coincidence that Chase Young and Montez Sweat were better there in 2020 when Ryan Kerrigan was still here, and making sure they watch out for screens, make sure they're playing with their heads, and going over more technique and nuance stuff. And then as soon as Ryan Kerrigan leaves, they have a disappointing season. I'm not saying Ryan Kerrigan was all of their success, but I definitely felt like he had an impact for sure.
Oh yeah, and you seen how it tailed off when he left.
Yep. I mean, immediately. Chase Young, 1.5 sacks in 8-9 games? Yeah, it's not. I don't think it's a coincidence. Yep.
I mean, wrecking his leg, not taking the right angle. I mean, it could have been a freak accident, but it happens in football. We know that. But what I want to? Oh God, I lost my train of thought.
D-line.
Oh,
D-line, Chase Young, Ryan Kerrigan.
No, it was about Wentz. Everybody's dogging about his throws and stuff like that. My God! All right, he's just gotten to the system. He's learning these things. These are the fastest receivers he's ever had in his life, and they're talking about a foot off here or a foot off there. My God, give him a break. He's going to get it. It's going to happen. I mean, Honey could not hit these kids. He could not hit these kids down the field. Now we got Sam Howell, God bless him too. But they got the arms. They can hit these kids down the field.
Thank goodness.
I cannot wait for this season. I am so hyped up. I'm ready. I want Dallas to eat their star. So ready.
I'm super excited too, man.
But I'm stoked, man, and I do think that Holcomb's going to hold that middle, and hopefully he does not get concussed. That's my major fear, and if Davis is gonna, I think he's learning every day. He's gonna be great. This is his breakout year. I think he's gonna have a breakout year. I do like to have another linebacker just in case something happens. But other than that, I can't wait. But Rico, you take care of your other callers. I love you, buddy. You have a great program. I watch on everybody else's stuff too. So I follow you. Man.
Appreciate it. My boy Rick D, man, like you already know, man. Any week, anytime, definitely make sure you call in. If you can call in next week, please do. My boy Rick D, man.
All right, brother. Bye.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate it. Yes, sir. Let me go ahead and we're going to bring on the next caller. And as y'all can see, I've been like fumbling over my words. I've been struggling. I'm tired. But we going to get through it, man. Somebody just left. A 240 number just left. So we're going to go ahead and go to the 278. And if the 240 number isn't ready to come back, I guess within the time that the 278 or 6, no, I'm not exactly sure what that is. But yeah, the 227, I think that's a 6. Why is the font so close to each other? What's good, man? Who's this?
Baby. What's up? It's Zulu.
Oh, okay,
Zulu
my boy,
Tribe 3000. What's good, baby?
The conference has been unlocked.
Good. Hey, look, check it, man. Look, can we talk about strategy? I think that we got all of the players. I think we got we got speed, we got depth, we got strength, we got all of those things. But I think this year is going to come down to coaching. And I feel like we're not putting Scott Turner, Ron Rivera, all of the assistant coaches, we not putting the hot seat on them enough. Like, like the post I put, the comment I put, like, about, Chase Young.
The conference has been locked.
Okay, I really don't want to see Chase Young on the field. I'm going to say something crazy. I don't want to see Chase Young on the field until week 8. I'm going to be honest.
I've heard that before.
Chase Young was, listen, he was the 2nd overall pick, right? And they were saying he was an instant Hall of Famer, and they put all this pressure on him. And I knew it was a setup when they did that, right? So what I'm saying is, okay, he got a knee injury. So if we really putting that much stock into him, I don't want to see him to week 8. All right? And you look, we got the easiest schedule. We got a real easy schedule. So you telling me that we can't muster a few wins without him? Why push him out there? I don't want to see Chase Young on the field to after week. I don't care if he's ready to go in week 3. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to see him. I want him practicing, and and then we know at week 8, if we really good, if we really moving things, and then we get him back, that's adding some, like, that's getting some extra. You ever wash your clothes and you find $20 in your pocket when you're going through your pocket and your clothes and stuff, and you feel like you done won something. You feel like you won something, but it was really your own $20 the whole time. You already had it.
Yeah.
That's how I want it to be. We already got that. So why push him out there early just so the fans can see him and be encouraged, and then he mess around and tweak it and he ain't playing the next 2 weeks and stuff. And then it's day-to-day and all that. No, I don't want to see him in week 8. Let's just say that. Take all the pressure off him. I don't care what he say. I don't care what his doctor say. I don't care what the analysts say. Look, man, we're going to get this thing. If we already got an easy schedule. It ain't like we facing, like, the Chiefs every week or something like that.
Or
we got facing, like, Hall of Fame quarterbacks all the time.
Yeah.
So I want to see the pressure from now on. I want the pressure put on the coaching staff, the strategy. I want to see what we planning for first, second down before we get to third down. I want to see how we scheming things, offensively and defensively. Y'all say that Jamin Davis is I ain't going to say he a bust, but they saying like he struggled on the field and stuff like that. Put him in better situations to win. Stop trying to fit a round peg in a square hole. I mean, like put him in a situation where, okay, when you go out here, even though the offense know that this is all you good at, you're so good at it that he can't even stop it. Put him in those type situations.
That's what the Patriots do. That's what they do.
You know what I mean? You draft these players and you see what they do on film in college, and then you bring them in and you want to tweak them and make them fit in this system because dog, come on, man. If the dude is good at a certain thing, keep him on that same path and put some things around him. So let's put the pressure on the coaching staff from now on. I love Ron. You know what I mean? I love, Del Rio. I love the whole coaching staff as a unit. But at the same time, y'all let a lot of players go that when we had that number 3 overall defense, you know, since we let them go, what have we done? Last year it was like y'all let who was the people's corner?
Jimmy
Moreland. What was the dude's name?
Jimmy Moreland.
Yeah, Jimmy Moreland. You let him go. I don't even hear nobody mention him no more. They kindle full of this and kindle full of that. You had Jimmy Moreland there, and he was balling. You let that dude go like you ain't need him, right? And what have we done in the slot since? The back 7 looking crazy. It's a lot of things that we can call the coaching staff out on that we letting go. We just letting it slide like, oh, we got these players back, and what have you done for me lately? This is a what have you done for me lately league now.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, that's where I'm at with it. I just want to, you know, give you that little, you know, tidbit, you know, throw that in there.
Hey, man, put everybody on alert, man. I like it. I like the message. We definitely got to start. We got to put people in better positions to succeed. I hate drafting the guy and trying to fit him into what you're doing rather than fitting what you're doing around the guy that you drafted. I'm right with you.
Right. Yeah, look, I know the time running out, but look, you let a Hall of Fame running back go and you bring in Gibson. And I love Gibson. You know, yeah, he fast and he used to be a wide receiver. How many times you done seen them flex him out as a wide receiver though? That's what we all thought. When they bring him in, they said, you know what, he can be a running back. Huh?
I don't think once. I've seen J.D. McKissick out wide, but I don't think I've seen Antonio Gibson out wide.
Exactly. And you seen what he did in college as a wide receiver. Come on, man. You ain't flexed him out one time as a wide receiver. If you put him and McKissick on the field at the same time in the backfield, and all of a sudden you flex him out as a wide receiver, that changed the whole defense. If you wait 1 second before the snap and you flex him out as a wide receiver in the slot or something like that, even out wide, if he running a 4.39, why wouldn't you do that? Let's hold the coaching staff accountable. That's what you bring him in here for. You couldn't get to that? You couldn't get to that in the playbook? You couldn't scheme that up? That's what I'm talking about, man. You bringing all these players in here with all this hype and hoopla, and then you try to fit them in this whatever this offense is and whatever this defensive scheme is. And then when it don't work, it's like, yeah, we got to go out and we got to reassess and we got to do this and that. Dog, y'all got to maximize the players that you got everything you need. You have it there. It's strategy.
Definitely strategy, for sure.
Word, but look, I love you. Hey, stay blessed. Keep doing what you're doing. Yo, you winning, baby.
Appreciate that, my boy Zulu, man. I think this is your first time calling in. I appreciate it. Definitely call in next Sunday if you can, man. And I appreciate the donation as well, man. Real.
100. I'm with you. You know it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
All right, one.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. My boy Zulu. Yes, sir. He should have been calling in, man. Next up, we got 240 number. Who's this?
Travis.
Travis, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let me go ahead and save you right now. So I don't keep having to call you a number like you an assassin or something. Where we at? Travis. All right, man. What's good, man? How you doing over there?
I'm cooling. Hey, Rico, I just got a few things I want to run by you, yo, and then I'm going to let you go because I want to hear your rebuttal, fam.
Right.
Number one, bro, everybody's talking about Carson Wentz, fam, and we did the same thing last year with Fitzmagic. We put all this hope and trust and faith in the Fitzmagic, and I just want people to, like, spread their faith out, fam, because the same thing can happen. He can go down, you know what I'm saying? And he's going to get his money regardless. Play, not play, he's still gonna get paid, fam. But like, we know what Heineke can do, so like, be confident in that, and then like, have faith in what Sam can do. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, spread your eggs out. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Moving on, bro.
So like, give snaps to the other guys too, so that they can be ready if needed, type of thing.
Already.
Okay.
So. Next, everybody keep talking about the same thing on offense, bro. Wide receiver. It was the same thing like last year, bro. Our biggest concern was tight end, but then like, you can't pay people to stop talking about Logan now. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's gonna be the same thing this year. Like, tight end is gonna surprise us, and the same thing on the defensive side of the ball. Everybody worried about linebacker. I feel like linebackers are going to surprise us this year in a positive way, yo. And then moving on, like I said, I ain't trying to hold you, Rico.
You good?
I want you to do like a whole video, bro, of just doing like an offensive coordinator. Just give us like the first drive, yo, like a start us from the 20 and give us the 80-yard drive of the plays you would call, who you putting on the field, what position, and mix it up like everybody. Like I said, everybody keep talking about wide receiver. I want to see some shit like Gibby, JD, and Curtis Samuel in the backfield together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like mix it up, bro. And then I just the last question, and then I'm gonna get off the line, bro. Can you name the 3 fastest commanders that we have as of today? Much love, bro. I want to hang up and hear your answer, Sam.
Okay. That's really interesting. Man, appreciate that. I like that video idea a lot. Appreciate you calling in, man.
Have a good one, Reek.
You too, man.
Much love, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. My boy Travis got him saved in now. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, let me go ahead and mute this because we're going to make that the final call. I was actually about to stop like 5 callers ago, but then I was like, I saw people calling in. I was like, I'm not going to do that to y'all. I'm just not the type to do that. I'm not about to be like, I said 8:30. We're done. Nah, I saw more people calling in, so I had to keep going, man. Definitely had to. But first of all, thank you for the video idea. If I get the time, that sounds like that's going to be really fun. I might actually work on that while I'm like on vacation. Like if I'm on downtime, if I'm on the train, and then I'll probably come out with that video like right before week 1 or something like that. We'll see. But I think that would be really, I think that's a really cool video idea for sure. And then the dang it, what was the last question? I had the answer in my head. What was the last question? Dang it, hold on, because I can actually listen to it too. Hold on. Okay, that one. Okay, hold on. I'm listening. What was the third question? Oh, top 3 fastest commanders. Thank you. Appreciate it. I was going back and listening to the video, the live stream just now to find it. Sadly, I think Trey Apke is one of them. Who ran the fastest 40 time between Curtis? I think Terry's the fastest between him, Curtis Samuel, and Jahan, and Diami, and Gibson. But I would definitely say Jahan and Curtis are more agile. They can make guys miss. They're quicker. They're technically faster horizontally, while Terry McLaurin's faster vertically. So, but if we're going straight fast, I'ma say Terry, Troy Apke. I'm probably gonna go Curtis my third, because I know Terry's definitely faster than Jahan straight line. I know Terry's definitely faster than Gibson. So I'm still trying to remember whose 40 time was faster, Terry or Curtis's. And if it's not Terry's, it's Curtis. So I'm gonna go Troy Apke, Terry, and Curtis Samuel. Those are my 3, but I don't remember. I don't exactly remember. But sadly, Troy Apke, I'm almost sure is one of them. I'm almost sure. But I mean, if everybody were the same weight, Montez Sweat would technically be the fastest. Like if you would have let Montez Sweat lose weight and become the same weight as Troy Apke, Terry McLaurin, and Curtis Samuel, Montez Sweat would be the fastest player. What about rookie? Oh yeah, Percy Butler. Percy Butler was right there in the mix as well. Dang, so if Percy Butler ran a 4.37, one of them ran like a 4. Okay, Curtis ran a 4.31. So okay, so I think I'm right. I think it's Trey Apke, Curtis Samuel, and Terry. I think. I don't know. J-Mon's putting the 40 times in there. I think those are the 3. I remember Percy Butler is a 4.3 guy, but I think it was a little towards the end. Like I know Antonio Gibson's 4.39, like somebody mentioned earlier, and I remembered that because I remember the Christian McCaffrey comparisons. And that's like the only one out of all of the 40 times I remember. So I think Curtis Samuel, Terry McLaurin, and Trey Apke. I think those are honestly the fastest 3. I think that's a fun thing to run. Oh, you're right. William Jackson is ridiculously fast too. I forgot about him having really long arms and being really fast, which is really honestly what you need. Yep, Red Wings, J-Mon, thank you everybody that's putting the 40 times in there. Appreciate the question, Travis, much appreciated. I like that question. I like questions like that. The call-in show is first of all for y'all to call in and say whatever y'all want to say, rant about whoever, hype up the team, get mad at the team, whatever. It's really a show for y'all, but I also like those fun questions like that we can all discuss in the chat. I can try to see if I can go off memory. Y'all know I have terrible memory, so I'm kind of proud of myself for being in the range of the guys. If you ask the fastest, I would have struggled. But if you allow me to do a top 3, I got you. Curtis can't even stay healthy. That 4-3, whatever falls. When anyone thinks we can win a division without running the ball, you're crazy. I mean, we're going to have to run the ball, especially we're in a running division. You can argue we are the runningest division, and we definitely have one of the runningest schedules because we go against Tennessee. We go against all of these guys. Of course, we play the Eagles twice, play the Cowboys twice, and things like that. And if Saquon's healthy, the Giants twice and things like that. So we're going to have to run the ball, but, I mean, it is a different league, so we're going to have to air it out as well. We got to be balanced. It's not, dominant run game and then, figure out the rest later. You gotta put up point. It's just hard to score. Like how Scott Turner put together that drive against the Buccaneers. I don't expect him to potentially ever probably do that ever again in his career. You know how hard that is? I mean, that was literally the longest play in the NFL that year. So we have to score touchdowns on 3-play, 80-yard drives. Just a big bomb down the field, and then maybe the last 2 plays are in the red zone and we score quickly. Like, we got to do that more often to where we can win. But yeah, Jaquez Ezzard is an interesting name. I don't know what 40 time he ran, but I'm rooting for him. I'm super biased though. I love Jaquez Ezzard for biased reasons, and I would love it if he were the fastest player on the team, but I don't know. He ran a 4.43. Oh, that's not that good. Dang. I was rooting for him too. We played that for Darian Mathis pick, making more sense by the minute. Yeah, we happened to spend a second-round pick on a run-stopping defensive tackle with this super crazy running schedule that we got going this year. Even though it's one of the easiest schedules in the NFL, it's still a run-heavy schedule, and you definitely can't tell me for Darian Mathis second round that didn't have a lot to do with it. And yeah, our team is definitely faster. But yeah, man, I appreciate everybody that pulled up, everybody that called in. Shouts out to everybody in the chat. Shouts out to all of my new sponsors. My boy Jay Willard became a Pro Bowl sponsor today. I appreciate it. Gotta add your name to the list of the names at the end of every video. What else? Thank you to the chat. Thank you everybody that donated. Definitely leave a like on the way out. I'd really appreciate it. We have like 112 people in here right now, but we only got 68 likes, so I'm gonna need everybody to stop what you're doing and leave a like on the way out. I seen a 429 for Ezra. I really hope so. Join the Discord. We in the barbershop voice chat right now. Oh yeah, make sure everybody pull up to the Discord. It's the pinned comment at the top. Again, if you're not already in it, definitely go join it because we have so much fun in there. So many great conversations, whether it be about football or anything. It's just the perfect Discord for everybody. Again, it's mostly Commanders fans in there, but it's not all Commanders fans, so it gets a little hectic as well. So make sure y'all pull up to there. I'm gonna be there for a little while before I get back to all of the busy stuff that I'm doing. But man, make sure y'all definitely join that Discord and be active in it. Don't just join it and forget you downloaded the app. Be active in the Discord, man. Again, it's a lot of great people in there. It's always funny. You're gonna learn something. It's a lot of great Commander analysts in there. They just don't happen to have YouTube channels, man. A lot of smart people. So make sure y'all join that Discord and again, be active in it. Don't just join it. And yeah, man, I appreciate y'all. I will catch y'all Friday for the Friday night show where we talk about everything. And I'm going to also catch y'all Sunday again next week for the call-in show just like this one. And I appreciate y'all, man. I'll catch y'all later. I'm out.